Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video. We're going to be talking about Jussie Smollett again. He's in the big house. He is in the county jail in Cook County, starting to serve his 150-day sentence, which actually will probably end up being 75 days if this man behaves himself. But has he given any evidence that he plans on behaving himself? I mean, he was pretty defiant, in that courtroom when he was sentenced to jail. And the man had an outburst. He was telling everybody that he was not going to harm himself and that if anything happened to him, it wouldn't be him that did it. The man looked like he was a complete lunatic in that courtroom. And now, guys, he actually may have been pretty crazy, man. He may have actually had a little bit of Hannibal Lecter in him, because check this out. Jussie Smollett placed in psych ward at Cook County Jail, brother says. Smollett was placed in a psych ward due to, quote, risk of self-harm. Wow. So Jussie Smollett, he himself said that he wouldn't do anything, but the state of Illinois, they believe that this man may be a little bit crazy in the head. Well, of course, somebody who stages a fake hate crime and plays the victim this whole entire time, and then he has that outburst in the courtroom, and then when he leaves the courtroom, he has another outburst. Yeah, this guy's probably a little bit not put together too well. It says here, Jussie Smollett has been placed in the psychiatric ward at the Cook County Jail in Chicago, Illinois. According to Jussie Smollett, I guess that's his brother, Jussie's brother, he was moved to the psych ward due to, quote, being at risk of self-harm. You know what, guys? Maybe this was Jussie Smollett's move the whole time. Maybe so. Because we know that this man did not want to go to jail. He probably did not really expect to go to jail, even though we've heard that he expected to go to jail. Maybe this is just his play to get released because he's crazy in the head. Never know. Jussie went on to add in an Instagram video shared on Saturday that this is very concerning to him. Well, we know what Jussie actually said in the courtroom. He went after the prosecutors, for doing their job, and they did their job right. Jussie Smollett lied about the fake hate crime, but he started attacking the prosecution. He didn't do his brother any favors, I believe, in actually just getting probation. But it says here, what quote, what's very concerning is that there was a note attached to his paperwork saying that he's at risk of self-harm. Probably so. Like I said, that outburst, and maybe he was sending a sign saying that I will hurt myself. I don't know. Jussie Smollett doesn't seem like he's well put together. He seems a little bit crazy. Quote, I want to make it clear that he is in no way, shape, or form at risk of self-harm. He wants to let folks know that he is very stable, he is very strong, he is very healthy, and ready to take on the challenge that has been put up against him. Couldn't tell from the courtroom, guys. Couldn't tell from the courtroom whatsoever. Jussie warned against the media and others spreading false information. Well, your brother, Jussie Smollett, was the one that spread false information for the past 3 years. He made the whole thing up. That's the false information right there. But he says, quote, so please make sure you all spreading facts. We really need our people to support us, he said. Well, nobody should be really supporting Jussie Smollett except, that he doesn't harm himself. I don't want the man to harm himself. I don't want him to be harmed. But I do want him to serve his whole entire sentence, and hopefully Jussie actually learns a lesson, but it doesn't seem like he will. It doesn't. Protective custody, and now he's in the psychiatric ward because something is wrong with this guy. Something is. Jussie began a 150-day jail sentence for staging a hate crime against himself in protective custody, separated from other detainees and watched by security cameras and an officer, jail authorities said Friday. So they're going to be looking at this guy 24/7. And actually, one of the guys actually has a camera on him, so we're going to be able to see everything. If anything happens to Jussie, there'll be a video to actually show what actually happened. Sheriff's deputies immediately took Smollett to the Cook County Jail Thursday night after Judge James Lynn sentenced the half-white and half-black gay actor, Fox News, to 30 months on felony probation, starting with a 5-month term in jail for lying to police that he had been the target of a racist and homophobic attack. Yeah, he wanted more notoriety. Well, he got it now. This is what he wanted. In a statement on Friday, the Cook County Sheriff's Office said Jussie is being held in protective custody, typical for inmates who may potentially be at risk of harm due to the nature of their charges, their professions, or their noteworthy status. Jussie was convicted in a December jury trial where witnesses included 2 brothers, who are black, by the way, who told jurors Jussie paid them to carry out the attack and gave specific directions on what to do and say. The Empire actor's sentence includes an order to repay $120,106 to the city and a $25,000 fine. You know what, guys? Maybe this guy is really kind of crazy here, because I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to instruct any buffed up big dudes to beat me up. Jussie actually had, I believe, like a black eye, a cut on his face or something like that. You got to be kind of crazy to want some big dude to rough you up like that. That's kind of crazy right there, if you ask me. It ain't worth it to me. I mean, he needs to be diagnosed and treated for TDS. That's what he really does. That alone right there should put him in the psych ward, because this all goes back to his Trump derangement syndrome, but there doesn't seem to be much of a treatment plan for that. That's why he's actually in this position that he's in right now. It comes back to Trump and TDS. Jussie Smollett, I hope the best for you, man, but I want you to do the hardest time possible. Hardest time possible. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Jussie Smollett is in a psych ward like he is Hannibal Lecter at this point. They're afraid that he may hurt himself. I hope that he doesn't, man. But he needs to do his whole sentence. Maybe this is just a part of a plan for him to get released. Hopefully not. He needs to do his time. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.